Chloe.
Hi, I'm Evelyn.
Welcome to the Nest.
So today is going to be a little bit of a special episode because today me and Chloe are not going to be your hosts. We're going to be a guest today, and we're going to have someone interview us, for today.
That's really interesting. Today's going to be a day where we step back, take a seat, and get in the guest's shoes. So let's introduce our wonderful host for today's episode, Mary. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, thank you for having me. My name is Mary. I'm a senior at Berkner High School, and today I'm going to be the host.
For today's episode, we're coming with a part 2 of an episode that we did in season 1, which is the friendship episode. So instead, we got us as a guest, and we're going to test how well me and Evelyn know each other. So let's see how this goes. Mary, take it away.
So, we will be testing how well our two hosts know each other with a classic game of 2 true and 1 lie. So, let's see how this game will go. Evelyn, do you want to start us off?
Okay, sure. Okay, 2 truths and a lie. Okay, first statements is I like to crochet, and then second is I like putting in those puzzle pieces, and the third one is I don't like hummus.
Let me try guessing too. We will see between Chloe and me. Okay, we'll see. Okay, so let's see.
Okay.
Wait, Chloe, tell us your thought. What is your thought right now?
Okay, so my thought process is, before we start this episode, I'm thinking of something else. Evelyn made me aware that she was eating hummus. That's why I said Heaven, because I was thinking Evelyn and Evelyn. So, what's it called? So that I do not like hummus. Why would you be eating something that you don't like, Evelyn?
Oh.
I don't know. It could be.
Nope.
Excuses.
Okay.
Wait. Did she say she like hummus or she don't like hummus?
She doesn't.
She
like
don't
hummus.
like it, and you said that you heard her talk about how she like it.
Yes, she told me while I was eating before today's episode. She told me that she was eating hummus. So that is
okay. Hold on. I did not say I like hummus. I said I was eating hummus. But I could be eating it because I'm hungry and it's the nearest snack next to me.
Okay, so what is your final verdict, Chloe?
My final one I'm going with is I do not like hummus.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the puzzle one. Let's see, because I know Evelyn likes to knit, because I haven't seen her knit before, and so I'm just gonna go with the puzzle one. Tell us the answer, Evelyn.
Chloe was right.
You guys know each other. Okay.
Chloe
now
was
we'll
right.
test. Chloe, tell us what is your 2 true and 1 lie.
Okay, my first statement is my favorite class is geometry. My second statement is I have never broken a bone. And my third statement is I'm a Harry Styles fan.
Okay. Evelyn, tell us your thought. What is going on? Which one do you think is the most suspicious?
Did you say geometry?
Yes, I did.
You said you like geometry. You are a fan of Harry Styles. And what is the third one?
I have never broken a bone.
Okay.
I know it's kind of hard. I came with the heat today.
I'm gonna go with the bone. You have never broken any bone. That should be a lie. I think.
So that's your final verdict.
Evelyn, what about you?
This is hard because
oh my gosh, the friendship is it gonna crumble under my rule? Okay.
geometry. Okay. Wait, did you say you are a Harry Styles fan? Okay, hold on. I feel like that's true. I feel like that's kind of true. I would go with the first one because I don't know who like geometry. I'm sorry, but if you like geometry, good for you. But I want to know who like geometry because I feel like.
Okay, that's your final verdict.
I feel like you're gonna disappoint me.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
So the lie was I am a Harry Styles fan. So if y'all got it wrong, I literally just started listening to Harry Styles this year, and I only know like 3 songs by him, or 4 if you count Watermelon. Yeah, that song. You know, songs about Watermelon Sugar High. There we go.
Your favorite class is geometry?
Yes, and let me tell you why. It's not even the class; it's the teacher that I like. And it's the class, like, that's the only class. You know when you have that one class that feels like y'all are a family? Like, that's what our class feels like. So I really like that class because, like, we laugh together in that class and I make a lot of jokes. And today it was so funny because, like, I was singing Happy in my head and my teacher was dancing at her, like, I was singing it out loud and my teacher was dancing at her desk. So.
That sounds fun. Next time we should ask a question, be like, I don't know. Why did nobody? Okay. Wait, you have never broken a bone before?
No.
Okay.
Damn, Chloe.
So, how do we think the activity went? Do you expect that? Were you caught by the surprise?
The activity went well for me because I obviously I got it right. Wow. What's it called? So yeah, it went very well. You know, I'm very disappointed in Evelyn. I'm not really. But, I'm surprised she didn't see that. Like at first, I thought Evelyn was gonna get me because I was like, hold on, wait a minute, because she said, "Oh, you said you are a Harry Styles fan," and then I was like, "Oop, she got me." But
you see, I haven't. Okay. The thing is, I just want to know who like geometry, but. I mean, Harry Styles was cause I was thinking about it. I was like, have I ever heard Chloe listen to Harry Styles? Like, that's what I was thinking. I was gonna go with that, but I went with the geometry one because I'm just over there like.
You were so fixated on the geometry part, the math, that it clouded your judgment of friendship. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. So let's go to our next question. So, what traits do you prefer in a friend? Chloe, do you want to start us off?
Yes. So when it comes to a friend, I just need someone that I can talk to because I feel like with friendships, it's really important if you can confide in the person and if you can confide in them about anything, whether that be, oh, I have a crush, or oh, this class is so hard, or just like stuff that you want to talk about that you feel like you have no one else to talk about, like politics, or your interests, your hobbies, your passions, your future. Like you should be able to, like, I love when I have a friend that I can talk to about anything, because those are also the type of friend where like you cannot see them in like a month or 2, but the moment you see them, literally the stuff that you have to say is endless.
I mean, yeah, that should be, that kind of friend is fun. Evelyn, what about you?
For me, yeah, my like it's kind of the same as Chloe, and it's like I think it's like it is important that they are very understanding, and also it's like cause and they also put effort in the relation, like the the friendship that you guys build, because like like a lot of times some friendships are kind of like unstable because like one is like how would I say put more effort and the other is not, like it should be like where you both put efforts. And like Chloe says, like you always have that one friend who who you will not talk for months or weeks, but the moment y'all talk, it is like you guys talk every day. That type of friends is like amazing, and also it's like someone who's very supportive of all of your decisions, and someone who will put you on your spot is like someone who knows you very well and is like, hey Evelyn, that's not you. It's like or it's just someone who will like, direct you in the right way, like who will help you. Yeah, I think those type of traits are good to look in a friends.
Adding on to what Evelyn said, I definitely agree with the part about someone who's going to be able to tell you, like, when you're acting outside of your character or when you're making a bad decision. Because some friends will sit there and either lead you astray, like, away from your goals that they know that you want to accomplish and away from doing the right thing and, like, get you to do bad things. But also, you have friends that not necessarily are a part of leading you into that direction, but they're not the type of people that they're like bystanders. They'll sit there and watch bad stuff happen to you and not say anything, not do anything, not even be like, hey, maybe you shouldn't be doing this. They just sit there and be like, oh, well, I don't care. Because you don't want a friend that doesn't care, because if they don't care, then they're not really your friend. So I definitely agree with that.
And I think yes, like touch on this one, but like for me, like me and my like kind of best friends, we are kind of like, the chill kind of like type of person sometimes. Like we won't text each other for months, weeks, and then I'll be worried, and then I'll like text her, and we sometimes usually don't reply really fast. And like I've been like watching all these crime stories, like as I watch these, I was like, is something happening to her? And then I'm just like texting her, and then she won't really reply like that fast. And it's just like, but then like, after like she can reply back, and then just kind of like start talking again. But like knowing like each other boundary, knowing I like this is like my a long time. This is when like she can like knowing to not always have to be like on each other like bad, and always be like I don't know, be on the call for each other, but like. Having each other's space is also like for me kind of like really important, because like sometimes I need that alone space, and having that is really important to me. Okay, thank you for answering that. So then, what trait does your friend have? I guess like for Chloe it will be Evelyn, and then Evelyn, Chloe, have that you like or appreciate about each other.
Let's go first.
Evelyn, do you want to Evelyn? Let's start with you.
Okay, what I really with Chloe, I known her since she was like in 6th grade,
Oh.
We were in like debate club, and I really like how she, like, how would I say, like, she knows what she's doing, and then if she knows what she's doing, she will just go straight for it. It's like that friend who's always taking chances. That's her, and that's what I really love about her, because like during debate, like you guys just seen her, she's like popping it off. She was winning all those medals, all those things, because her character is just very strong, and she's very understanding too. Like, yeah, I just love Chloe, because like that friend that's just like, oh, like I love her, because it's like I known her since she was like, and now she's like in freshman, and I'm in sophomore, which is like, oh my gosh, she's here,
It's very surreal, but I definitely, thank you, Evelyn, that warmed my heart, because, Evelyn was in 7th grade when I was in 6th grade. So like, I remember being in debate club. And one thing that I really like about Evelyn is like, she has a very like nurturing type of personality. Like her personality is definitely like a mom in a way, because she's very sweet, and I feel like I can talk to Evelyn about anything, and Evelyn will definitely comfort me, like if I feel like I'm being stressed out by something. And the thing I like about Evelyn is if I keep something wrong, Evelyn is gonna see it too. Like if I'm like, I don't like the way that person is talking to me or talking to you, Evelyn's gonna be like, right, girl, I was thinking the same thing. Like, or I don't like the way the person is looking at so-and-so, and we're like, yeah, I saw that too, what's going on? Like Evelyn sees the stuff that I see that I think nobody else sees, and like sometimes I'm like, am I tripping? And then Evelyn will be like, no girl, no, you're not tripping, I saw that too. So that's one thing that I really like about Evelyn.
Oh, I love the friendship. Okay. So this question is kind of like similar to the one that you guys have answered before, but what makes a good friend to you? And do you want to start us off, Chloe?
So like I feel like with the last question, I talked more about like personality traits, but like also a good friend, like besides personality traits, also has to have good morals and goals, because I need someone who's gonna hang around me who is either like-minded than me, like just like me, like not in a sense that has the same exact goals for me as me, but sorry. But I need someone who is like-minded and strong in like their mind and strong with their decisions, because I'm somebody who's really focused on making good decisions for myself and reaching my goals. So if I'm not with someone, if I'm not friends with someone who is going to be the same way, then I shouldn't hang around them, because like I don't want anyone to like lead me astray, like I was talking about earlier, or like to get mad at me because I'm so focused on my goals, or like not be able to understand where I'm coming from. So it's so much easier, like for example, when you're someone who wants to go to college and you're someone who wants to pursue a degree that's going to take a long amount of time, you want to hang out with people who are kind of like-minded, because like a lot of other people might say, oh, I don't see the point in that, and there's nothing wrong with having that type of opinion. It's just sometimes when you're around your friends, you need people who are going to support that decision. You don't need people who are going to knock you for making that decision. And so I definitely feel like the number one thing is like having like-minded friends is really important for friendship. But yeah.
Yeah, I would have to agree with Chloe, because like for me it's the same thing too. It's like someone who is just like who's very open-minded, because it's like I want someone who's very open-minded that understands like, you know, a lot of things that like I kind of understands too. So like it's like, yeah, like someone who will support you. Like for example, if you want to be a doctor and you know getting your doctorate degrees and everything is like is a very long terms, because you have to be in college forever. You like if you have a friend who will be there throughout those times, that's like a goal accomplishment in life, because it's like that's someone who's there for you like since day one. Like that is someone you have to like how would I say, look into friendships, because or like in a person's, just like someone who you can click with very often, because like it's like if you guys don't click, it's just like it's not gonna work, like, you know, because you need someone who will like understand things you do, if you need, you know, space, your boundaries, your limits, and yeah, just everything like that. Yeah, so basically kind of the same as Chloe.
Yeah, I agree, definitely. And I really feel like for someone to be a good friend also, they just have to be overall a good person. When I mean that, like I don't mean like you have to have money or you have to dress nice. I mean like good things that any good human being would have, like respect. Like you have to respect other people's boundaries, you have to respect other people's culture and other people's race and stuff like that, because like you can't hang, that's kind of the obvious, but some people like, I don't know, maybe it's not obvious for everyone, but like it's common sense for me that you want to hang out with people who are good humans and that aren't hateful, that aren't rude, who aren't disrespectful, who have manners, because if they don't have that, then it's like it'll bring your reputation down, because you're friends with them, you're associated with them. And you really have to be careful who your name is associated with, because like that can really mess up your reputation if you're associated with someone who has a bad reputation as well.
I agree.
Very thoughtful of y'all's. Okay, last questions. From what I've seen you guys like talking about, I think I know the answer to this, but do you think friendship is important? Why or why not? Evelyn, do you want to start us off?
Sure. Yes, friendship is important, because friends are kind of like the second family. Like, so it's like they're there for you, like, because like, you know, like there are some things that you can't tell your families, and like those things you tell your friends, and your friends are like that support group, like that, like, you know, fundamentals. I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry guys, I'm tired today, but like that foundations, that part of that foundations that will help you grow. And it's like they're like, you know, I have a lot of friends like Chloe and more, like all these friends are very supportive towards me and like as who I am, and that's who I need. So like yes, like friendship is important because like those friendship can last a lifetime, or is like throughout your toughest year they could be there for you, and which don't okay, this is one thing I always tell people is don't take a friendship for granted. Like when you have that friendship with that like other persons, like how do I say, like just cherish it, because if it falls apart, like it is painful, because there are some friendships that does not work in life, and then that's how in life in general sometimes things are not going to go well. But when you have that relationship with this other person that will last forever, take that, because that is the type of friend you will need. So yeah, like friendship is totally very important.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I feel like you touched on a lot of things that I wanted to say. Like I was sitting here thinking what my response was going to be, and I was listening to you and I was like, oh, she already said that. But I was like, and I definitely agree with that. I really wanted to say that. But especially the last part when you said cherish your friendships, because one thing that first of all, friendships are important. Like I feel like most people know this, because like in most fairy tale and media and stories that we read, friendships are like a key part of most themes, because at the end of the day, a friendship can help you get through the hardships of your life, and like a lot of the people, like a really popular saying, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. Because as you get older, having connections and having genuine friendships with multiple people in multiple fields can really help you out in life career-wise. But not only that, friendships also help you out with moral support, because you're going to have people to talk to. Like you were saying, friends are like a second family. And I really do believe in that, because like I have some friends that it's like, we don't even go to the same school, but it's like with them, it's me and them like this, because literally like, I don't know what I would do without them. And so I really feel like friendship is important because of that. But not only that, you should cherish your friendships. And one thing that I have to say is like, not everyone is going to stay your friend forever. And like some friendships and relationships are only meant for a certain specific amount of time, because it's meant to teach you a lesson. And even if that friendship was a bad friendship, it still teaches you a lesson. That's why I think all friendships all around teach you lessons. That's why they're important, because if those people were not there in your life to teach you a lesson, then you wouldn't have learned the lesson. And so it makes to where you don't make the same mistake next time. And like a lot of people try to say like, oh, they don't want to associate themselves with people, they want to act very like antisocial. And I mean, sometimes it's because they have social anxiety, but like there's some people that just by choice choose to be like mean and nastier towards like other people and like not willing to make friends. But it's like at the end of the day, when you need someone to call, when your tire is flat, who are you gonna call? Like if you need someone to call when you need bridesmaids to stand next to you, who are you gonna call? When you need groomsmen, who are you gonna call if you don't make friends? So it's like it's really important to cherish the friendships that you have, but not only that, but to build on lifelong friendships, because like also this comes up with the topic of dating. It's like you can't be a good boyfriend or girlfriend if you don't even know how to be a good friend. So yeah, that's my word of advice when it comes to friendships, and I do think that are important. But yeah,
got it. Thank you. And that'll be all from me today. Thank you for having me. I'm gonna give it back to Evelyn and Chloe.
And that would be it for today's episode. Thank you, Mary, so much for joining us and like talking about all this friendship things.
Yeah, and remember to like the video, subscribe, and turn on our post notifications so you never miss when we upload. And do not forget to check the description for any resources. We have best friend, we have like quizzes down below for friendships, and usually we have like Eagle Scholars information in our description as well. So just make sure you check out that description, because you never know what information you'll find down below in the description box. But yeah.
Until next time, and remember, if you are not going to speak up, how is the world supposed to know you exist? Bye!
Bye.